Hello everyone, my name is Aisyah Rizkianti, my student ID 125. Today I would like to write an article about setting the page in Africa pawn market. Okay, I will write right now. No matter how many pawns you sell, Uigo has learned it's tough to keep to a schedule when the government declares material law. During his 8 years in Ethiopia, you has helped turn little known transition holdings, owner of the sleepy Chinese brand Techno Mobile, into Africa's leading mobile device maker, having sold at least 200 million pounds on the continent. He picked the outskirts of Addis Ababa, Ethiopia capital, as the site for a 80,000 square foot factory. It was supposed to be pumping out as many as 2 million pounds a month by July, but things are not working out as planned. Ethiopia ruling coalition declared a state of emergency in mid-February after the surprise resignation of Prime Minister Helen Mariam Desalegn destabilized the rest of the autocratic regime. For tension, the fallout has been a lesson in risk. The company profits from China checkbook diplomacy in Africa, but now face the downside. Public outcry against worsening inequality in repression. There are many things that cannot be controlled in Africa. You say sometimes you plans don't work. To say transition and its pawns are little known outside Africa is an understatement. Techno has never cracked the top 10 smartphone brands in China and does not sell in the US or Europe. Yet this parent accounts for 30% of Africa pawn sales, compared with 22% for second place Samsung, according to research canals. Recently, further Zhu Zaijiang controls the private company via string relayed records and funds, as well as some government-backed investment. Zhu 44 has said he plans to go public at some point through a reserve merger with same pump industry group, a Chinese manufacturer of stainless steel pumps. Transition rise in Africa comes at a time when the continent undergoing rapid transformation, owing significantly to the convergence of technology, trend, urbanization, and a huge swing in China's investment, including 60 billion since 2060. What transition embodies is a kind of reading of the China states, which beginning in the south, the opportunity that Africa represents. Howard, French author of China's second continent, how a million migrants are building a new empire in Africa. Transition had disciplines and stick to inventiveness that allow it to achieve results. The company origins were humble. Founded in 2000, it built its Africa business on cheap hardware and software tailored for customers who long gone untraversed by companies from the US, Europe, and Japan. The transition first assembled in line Ethiopia, you and 5 other Chinese experts slept together pawns on the ground floor of a three-story villa in the center of town. The place was very small, but we had everything we needed to produce cell phone. He recalled, "You sold his first couple thousand techno Philip pounds in bulk to a local reseller. He charged at least 10% less than rivals in the 20 to 50 ranks according to analyst estimates. The purchase to handle consumer service including repairs within a few months as demand hit the tens of thousands. He moved production from the villa to a proper factory and began focusing on custom features. Transition ended sold for multi-SIM cards and made it easier for consumers to Google between wireless networks, saving money. Chinese engineers developed their completion. A lack of electronic infrastructure shifted the focus toward longer battery life. These are what are called micro-innovations, says Arif Kolduri, an early transition software who now offers experience in Latin America, India, and Southeast Asia. What makes us different was that from early on, we made products just for the African market. The company says it has about 5,000 self-help in Africa, and Koudary say more than 18% of the are locals. The company expanded across Africa and into higher end models. Today, it's no longer purifies and only now in the transition city of music techno outdoor Nicomet Gidro said the Spain for the Canon CX strong camera, battery life, and are trained now in 1 in 6 people on the continent. It the consumer and transition success has helped draw in Huawei and Xiaomi. China start the domestic phones brand. Techno is changing a narrative that Africa cannot afford smartphones. Here, BBW-USA venture capitalists who Savannah's focus on local internet start Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, all those apps owe a lot of their success to techno. He said in Ethiopia it is less clear in transition will be benefit from growing demand for repression among the country's legal ethnic groups. The Oromo and Arbara, whether the company having, but it is business other. The oppressive regime suffer from pressure of conscience. I find it quite incredible how China, Asian investors and government continue to provide a happier as a government destination. Say Gemechu Ibrahim does active in Oromia. Think twice. You doesn't see it the way. He argues that transition is bearing mobile and internet connection to the country and hearing and trading local, which all help economic growth. Political stability is a hard current, he said, but he's optimistic. He said transition in investing for the long term, and the new Addis Ababa factory would be running by August, regardless of who remaining the country. Chain Fire Kazakhstan to outer of Tanzania, China, all with their friendship in the area of multipolarity, say techno would wise to pay closer attention to politics. The Chinese government and company in general only establish the running government. They engage little with opposition parties. He said that would be a problem down the road. Lulu Chen with Yuango. Okay, thank you guys for watching.